What's up, dorks? We're here at Eyrie Dragon area. um, it should be a pretty quick area. Um, there isn't a whole lot to it, honestly. It seems like there is, but there's one or two areas that aren't just like right up on the first main path, and then there's maybe like a secret or two, but there's probably seriously like 8 enemies in the area. It's more of just a place you have to go through than an actual level in the game. Yeah, there's a lot of those guys around here. And if you haven't noticed somehow, there's also a lot of cliffs, so it's fun. Pretty sure I skipped the first drop. This is a pretty heavy PvP area, if I remember correctly. See, these dragons aren't easier, but they're not harder. They're just faster because they don't get up and fly away as much. That was close. Alright, yeah, so that one crystal lizard's gone because I like straight up locked onto him and didn't hit him. Took a while to go. Alright, so there's two things you can do here. You can either come in here and drop down on this dragon's head, or you can go the other way. You should go the other way, and I don't remember why, so I'm definitely gonna go that way, because I can't even remember why I should go that way. But I remember through playing, I realized that dropping down isn't as good for some reason. I think like you still end up taking a lot of damage or something. And right here it's kind of important. Oh, no, I don't think there's anything actually important down here. But Pharaoh's Lockstones always come in handy. Oh yeah, that's what this place is. Big old dick. Okay. We'll meet back up there when I get back. Yeah, see, I knew it. There's a dragon right here. Totally not worth it. Ah, where's his tail? Yeah. I want Dark Souls 3 to have, yeah, and I know I realized I've pretty much just been playing this game and talking about Dark Souls 3, but the hype for Dark Souls 3 is so real that I had to make a playthrough of Dark Souls 2, so whatever. But it'd be kind of sweet if, like, when you beat a boss that's like, you know how the dragons are, where they're so tall, all you're doing is chopping at their legs. If, like, instead of just, like, fading away, like their leg got cut off and then they faded away, that'd be sweet. Because, like, you sit there and chop at their leg, chop, 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 at the leg, but the leg doesn't fall off. They just die. And I mean, like, yeah, if your leg got chopped off, you'd probably die, especially being a giant creature who doesn't know how to, like, use a tourniquet. Okay, yeah, so for this area, guys, you're gonna not end up getting all the crystal lizards. It's just gonna be that way. It's just gonna be how it happens. So, when you don't get all of them, don't worry, because you can just, yeah, you can actually just go to the bonfire, obviously, if you haven't already learned that. You just go back to the bonfire, the dragon won't be there, they're a lot easier to get. Use the dragon tooth you get here. I think at most it's 2 hits to kill him, but it's got like the best smashing attack in the whole game. And you don't have to upgrade it before it do shit ton of damage. It does more than my claymore does unupgraded, I think. All I know is when I used that aged feather, I didn't rest. Oh, I did rest at the bonfire. Okay. I got so close. I missed my slashes. All right. Yeah, the dragon tooth is down here. So don't go back down there after you've grabbed those items, because, well, there's no reason. And then, at this area, this dragon, there's a weapon called the dragon tooth. And it's known as a cheap weapon. But honestly, my thing is that I do a lot more PvE than PvP, and I'm sorry that when I randomly go, oh crap, I need this many souls and I don't want to go farm, I'm just gonna go do some PvPs. I'm sorry I don't go and change my outfit. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I totally care about, you know, like, keeping this a happy community and everything, I also am playing because I want to play this game, not because I want you to be having fun. So, if you get hate on PvP, don't feel bad. Nobody else does. Alright, yeah, sure. Yeah, shot! Yeah. See, no big deal. These dragons are easy. They're like crazy easy. Oh, this is not the dragon with the dragon tooth. Ring of the Evil Eye +1. I already have that, right? Do I have 2 Ring of the Evil Eye +1? I'm just going around doing the extra stuff before I go back and try to find the dragon tooth, because that's kind of important. For me, anyway. I like having it for like, really late level things, like when you start getting really high level. I don't know, I cannot find the dragon tooth, so I'm just gonna go here, but we'll come back to the dragon tooth. That's we are in the Dragon Shrine area. Which, honestly, Dragon Eyrie and Dragon Shrine are going to be one episode. So don't worry about that. Let's have this audio conversation. I'm going to have it. It's very boring. All of his are, so you don't have to listen to it. I'm actually just going to skip it and read it.
Young, how grapple without falter will the peace grants men the illusion of hope. Shackled by falsehoods they yearn for love, unaware of its grand illusion. Until the curse, we are bound by this yoke, as true as after. All that happens, no.
I can't remember what he asked.
I am Oldia.
Oldia, sorry, I've been saying
I sought
Aldia.
to shed the yoke of fate. But now, seek life dark.
See, what's crazy is, if you recognize this area, it's because, it's where, if you do it in order and you don't go through that, like, secret path, it's not very secretive, all you gotta do is break the eggs to get through. But if you go through that massive secretive path, you won't come here first. If you go through that little cave and up the ramp, to this will be the first dragon, and this is where the dragon tooth is. I literally stopped playing to take a little break and was like, I know exactly where it's at. Alright, so you should... Yeah, you can just go up this ladder if you kicked it down, or find your way back up here. You didn't. I couldn't explain it. And there's this zip line, which there's actually a place, and it's really hard to do, where you drop off right now. You drop off and you land on that little island. We'll cut back. I'll cut to my attempt that it works, and we'll see what it is. Alright, second try. And that is Soul of a Great Hero. Wow. Not worth it. At all. No, alright. There's nothing in the dragon eggs. Okay. I had to talk to Elliot twice. Good God. Alright, so these guys are pretty much like the old knight dudes from Hyde's Tower of Flame, but they're a little better. The moveset's pretty much the same. But yeah, they're a little harder. They're faster and stuff. Plug this dude's hole. Oh, that's a weird act. In here is the sunset staff? Something else? I want to say that. Nah, staff of wisdom and all that good stuff. Alright, so don't forget to come in here, like I always do. Because there's good stuff in here, I'm pretty sure. Show me the stuff. Yeah, 3 bonfire settings. That's pretty good. So this area contains a lot of running and skipping. As you watch. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not fighting you, dude. I don't remember the last time I fought that guy. There's no need to unless you want souls or if you feel like it's wrong to not fight all the enemies. If one of those two things or how you feel. Oh shit, yeah. Forgot. Alright, so I would suggest before fighting that guy, just run this way. Somebody just shot. Somebody shot magic at me. And I think it was that dude. Whoa! Haha, that's sweet. Corpse dance. Alright, now I'm ready. Come on. Oh, it's a sword. I said die. I knew it wasn't a mimic, but I get scared. Trickling Titanite, I didn't see how many, but that's the regardless. What is this? Pink stone. I can't remember what that does. You don't have to fight that sword and shield guy, and because you don't need what's in that chest. And you don't need to fight these guys yet. These areas are fun, and this one is a mimic. This one is a mimic. Aha! I know my mimics, boy, go! Washing pole. That's a good sword. It's fun. Low durability. Ridiculous phantom reach and just ridiculous real reach. The sword just looks like Sephiroth's sword from fucking Final Fantasy. This dude is actually hard as shit. Okay guys, so what we just got was the third dragon ring. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, right? Yeah. I don't have the first or second yet, but what it does is increases HP, stamina, and max load. So it's kind of obviously one of the most frequently used rings in the game for a good reason. It's a really good ring, and it's not cheap either. Like, there are cheap items, like certain weapons with certain enchantments are just cheap. Just too strong, pretty much, and too easy. Saint-Tier Spear, people call that cheap because it just is so fast and it does so much damage so quick. But like, that's not a bad thing. That's not like a cheap thing. The cheap thing is like the Dragon Tooth is cheap. It's kind of ridiculous. I do get that one. I wanted to backstab to finish it off, but alright. Petrified egg. Oh yeah, that's what you need that for. You need that to join the Dragon Covenant. Dragon Cult Covenant? I don't know, I feel like it's a cult, but... Dragon Covenant. They allow you to do like a dragon invasion. It works the same way as like summon thing. I don't like fighting these guys with the maces here at all. And I definitely don't like fighting them with another enemy around. So I'm gonna poison if I can. Where's the other guy at? Alright, well the other dude's gone, so that's sweet. This part is pretty stressful, is a good word. There's a lot of enemies. There's a fog gate. and it's stressful. I don't think there's anything that like temporarily boosts like your um yeah, there's nothing that really like makes you less vulnerable, you know. It's not like, well, I mean, there's rings. I could have put a freaking ring on, I guess, actually. But there's no like item. There's not a fog gate. I was talking to a friend who said he was having trouble getting here because there's a fog gate. There's no fog gate. I've never been here before with this character. But regardless, yeah, I tried to fight them once, that whole army there, and it didn't work, and I said, screw that, why even try that? This is my dude, don't even know his name, Elder Dragon, man. You do not need to fight this guy. Thank you. Okay, so you can fight him. He probably, I think, gives you something awesome. And definitely a lot of souls, but I'm not going to fight him now, and I'm probably not going to fight him, period.